see his legs when I'm on this side of him. It's okay. It's alright. I was just moving. I was in a slippery spot. More. More. Good job, Henry. You gotta chew it first. Pretty yummy, huh? Can I give him some from the bowl?
Yeah.
See if they'll take it. That's so yummy. Wow. Delicious. Oh, delicious. That's a good job. That's a really good job, Henry. Here. Oh. Good boy. These are pretty yummy, huh? You know what's best? When you steal other animal apples. Like, these are for Hezzy and Lennon. Is it so yummy? Mommy has a bowl for Henry. Want some more? Some more. Yum. Your tongue feels so cool. Can I give it to you? Just like that you're feeling comfortable enough to do that. Oh, you dropped it. Sorry. You made my fingers all slimy. Up here, honey. Good boy. Good boy. Good job. You let the bowl out, but that's all I got in there. But yeah. Drop one here. One more. Good work. Good work. Pretty good. Good job. Yeah. What's that? I just let him smell everything. That was a great work, Henry. You know what I think we should do this week? We should get you a halter.
Yeah, proper cattle halter. One that's not going to cinch up on him. He's
had a week and a bit to rest. He's clearly making good progress. He's letting me brush him like through the gate, but I don't want to push it while I'm in here with him because he's just progressing really well. So I'm just like really just trying to keep that trust that I'm not going to push his limits when he's not ready.
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
You want to be all over him and hug him like a teddy bear. But...
I want to so badly, but I just know that I have him for life.
Yeah.
And he's mine forever. And so I know that if I just work on my own patience, that not only am I teaching him things, but he's teaching me things as well. And patience is a virtue and something that, like, especially when we get new animals, I really have a hard time being so patient. You just want to teach them all the things right away and you want to get them as comfortable as possible. I want him to be obviously so happy here. And so I'm working on my own patience and just knowing that, okay, that was a really positive interaction for today. He's hearing our voice. He hears me come from the patio door now and he comes to the gate because he's like, there's the apple fairy. And yeah. I'm okay with that title. I need a t-shirt that says like, I'm the apple fairy. But he's just whatever, even if that's the reason he's coming to me, I'm okay with that because when that's happening, he's hearing my voice and he's getting used to who I am and who you guys are. And Chase has given him apples at the gate and he's not shying back, even with him being a different voice. And I'm so proud. I'm unbelievably proud of him. Like I couldn't be more proud of how far he's come in just a week and a bit being with us. I just stare at his gate in the mornings when I come out and I'm like, how are you mine? How are you my cow? He's pretty awesome. He's pretty great. I think it will be a game changer for us to be able to get a halter on him.
Right. And
I think it's not going to be that easy to get a halter on him necessarily, but I think if one of us is giving apples, I think I could probably swing it without stressing him out. The goal is not to stress him out. The goal is to do every step at his pace, because it isn't an urgency that he has a halter on tomorrow or this week, but it would be lovely. And he really likes this new silage we got.
Yeah.
We got it just for you. Oh, Henry Ferdinand, you're some cute.
Just keep chewing.
We've been watching a lot of tutorials online about how to get him halter broke and then do halter training with him. So we do as much research as we possibly can, because obviously we are new to this, new to cattle altogether. And typically by the age of like 5 to 6 months, they want to have them halter trained, and Henry is 7 months. So it's not really a huge difference in time, but a month is a long time in the life of him being a little muffin. And so we do want to get it on as soon as possible. We don't want him to be a year and then try to figure out how to get a halter on him. There's different methods that people use online, some a little more forceful than others. We are going to try our best to do it as gently as possible, where he doesn't even know what's happening, and then all of a sudden, oh, I have a rope on me. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna get used to feeling what the rope feels like on my face. We also want to look for a specific type of cattle rope, that's a cattle halter, that's gonna go on him, that has a really easy slip knot on the side here. There's a couple different styles you can buy, none of which I've seen in real life, only on videos. And so this week when we're out doing a little holiday shopping, we're going to go and get Henry a Christmas gift of a Christmas halter.
Yeah.
And
he might not like it at first, but in the end, it will benefit him tenfold.
So my goal is to be able to teach him to get comfortable with wearing a halter. And he doesn't have to wear it all the time, but just like when Hudson and London were little, we wanted to make sure that we could do the halter on, halter off, halter on, halter off. Not only for emergency purposes, safety purposes, there's a lot of different reasons why it's a good idea to make sure that your cattle can halter. If we had like 500 acres and we were never going to handle him and he wasn't going to be with us, and you know, sometimes people get cattle and they're running a ranch and they just release them into the pasture and they really never see them again until they either go to freezer camp or they get sold to be able to, say, stud or do something for someone else. That would be a different situation, but because we're only going to have a couple of cattle, we're probably only going to have Henry and 2 heifers here with the amount of acreage that we have, at least on this property. We'll have to see what the future holds, but I want to be able to handle them, and I want to know that if I need to trailer them off to take them to a vet somewhere or something like that, that I have the capability of doing that, and that he's comfortable with whatever we need to do for him. So, because the reality is that he is going to need care other than just being let out into the pasture. Like, I'm dying to get these brambles, but I don't want to push my luck so far. He's doing really good. He's pretty comfortable with us in here. Like when we come in to fill the water and bring the hay, like he's just a happy, kind of curious guy. I see if he'll eat a pile out of my hand, or am I pushing my luck? It's pretty yummy. He took it from me and he has a whole pile of it on the floor, so I feel kind of special.
You feel kind of special?
Whenever every apple is like this massive reward to me and my experiences with him, right? I think we're all feeling that way. Every little bit he gives back to us, it just makes me so excited.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm so tempted to want to like crouch down, like, because he's little. Like, I'm tempted to just like squat on the ground like I would do with when we got the pigs, or even when the horses were younger. We would hold the bucket and we would lean to like hold them the bucket, but I'm trying to stay upright and keep his head up as well. But it's so tempting because he's shorter than me than to crouch, but I know that's not what I need to be doing. I think when we're in town this week, we might get a radio that we can have playing in here.
Yeah.
I think a few of our YouTube family members said, I think you should just put your videos on for him so he can hear your guys' voices all the time. But I don't really have anything that can sit out here in the cold. Like, we have iPads and stuff, but I think it wouldn't be possible to just leave it playing out here, you know, even maybe just a couple hours a day. In the day when it's warmer, that might be a neat idea. So you can hear our voices like even more than when we're out here, right?
I love his color.
You always see like the really reddish, like the orange reddish colored Highlands, which is what I think of when I first think of Highlands. And I would really like one that color, I think, or like a brown shade as well. But when we saw him, nope, he's like, nope, I don't want any more of that right now, Mom. Perfect. Thank you for telling me.
Good job, Henry. Good job, buddy.
I can't wait to show our YouTube family what our... Oh, I almost said her name.
Oh.
Almost gave it away.
I can edit it.
I said half of the name.
Yeah.
You have to bleep that out. We already have a name for our heifer, and she looks completely different than Henry. So I'm very excited for you guys to meet her after Christmas time. So she doesn't look anything like...
Well, I mean, she's pure Highland.
She's pure Highland, but she doesn't look the same.
So you got to guess, what is our new heifer going to look like?
I'm going to come and muck you out in a minute, but I want to give you apples first.
There's a couple mud pies got to come out.
And pies. Okay, I'll come back in an hour. His eyelashes just kill me.
He's so cool.
I love his eyelashes.
Hi, Henry.
So just a quick video today. I wanted to show you, kind of how things are going with Henry, even over the past couple of days that you guys haven't seen yet. He's doing so exceptionally well. I'm so excited. Yesterday, Philip and I went and got hay for the horses. I want to show you the difference between the silage that we're feeding Henry for all of our cattle and then the hay that we get for the horses, because it's so different. And it's just interesting to learn like the different feeds that we would feed different livestock that we have here on the property. The chickens are currently in with the pigs. The pigs are so muddy. It just literally can't stop raining. And we got more rain since our video the day before yesterday. So it's even getting sloppier over here. All of the new trough systems and everything are working out so good for the animals. And I'm so happy that we did that before winter. The chickens are loving their new coop. I'm going to show you. They just have like everything kind of set up inside. They're now in with the pigs, but their coop looks so cute inside. I'm going to do the same thing in the chicken coop today, I think, later on. I saw them this morning back behind their little area right there. And they've got just their feed and water. And what I wanted to see was, are they still going on top? And they are. So I'm going to have to figure out if maybe I just need to add a little bit more, because they haven't gone on top of it over here, but they will go here. So I think a little more greenery added over here would be a good idea. And then I can see that they've been in their nesting boxes because they've made these little, they've made like a little pocket in the middle. So that's good. They don't usually use the ones along the bottom. Hudson and Lennon are having some morning grains. Hudson and Lennon love their grains, and these rubber bins have worked out perfectly. I really need to get some more of these for the property because they've just been so good for the animals. So Hudson and Lennon don't typically wear their halters when they're in the pasture, but because the rain has been coming like on and off really strong throughout the day, if it really starts to rain hard, then we just kind of like get them back up into the barn, and then they've got some time outside in the morning because it's getting colder in the evening. So if it starts raining, I want to be able to get them away quick. So we've just left their halters on just the last couple days in case we're like in and out of the barn because of how bad the weather's been. It's been so, yesterday was so windy, the trees were sideways. The rain was coming down like crazy. So it was quick. We were able to just go out, get them back into the mini barn, and then take obviously their halters off for the night. They never go to bed at night in the barn with their halters on. It's just not safe to do it that way. So right now in the daytime, because it gets dark so early, Philip and I go out at this time of day in the morning and we muck out all the coops and barns and everything and get everyone's bed ready and prepped for nighttime. So if the weather does shift early, we can get everyone in and we don't have to wait, do all the barn chores and then get them in for the night. It's just easier. Plus it's so much easier to do those chores in the daytime when it's light out. The odd time you get busy doing something and then you end up having to do it in the dark. And today we thought we'd come on and do a really quick video for you. Today I am working on helping. Chase has a really big project for science. He just got a report card with 99% average, which he is absolutely doing so amazing in school. So we're super proud of him. Dayton's grades are in the mid-90s. He's doing such a great job. Today, I'm working with Chase on an Atlantic Ocean diorama. So one side of the diorama is showing like a thriving Atlantic Ocean, and the other side of the diorama is showing the effects of all of the negative aspects that can happen and take place in regards to the wildlife and life of the Atlantic Ocean. So when you turn it around, you're gonna get like thriving and then not thriving. And so we're working on finishing that today because he needs to hand that in and a big display board on Monday. So I am momming today, helping with science projects and weekend homework. Philip is doing a bunch of other prep outside today to get us gearing up for December 1st. November flew by.
Oh yeah.
I cannot believe that it is November, or that it's December 1st tomorrow. And we haven't really done a lot of holiday preparing for the boys, because obviously with the postal strike, some things normally we would like order things in, specialty things maybe, but our boys never ask for anything for the holidays. And so this year we're having to really get creative because we have to shop for everything. Can't order anything in, and because we live far from everything, it makes it more challenging. Also, depending on what you want to get for people, like, is it in a store where you live? It's kind of like difficult. So this week, later in the week, Philip and I need to go out and do basically like all of our shopping. I am hand making some things, not only for Philip's parents, but also for the boys, and some things here, you know, winter holiday things I want to do here for the acreage. But other than that, we have to do all of our shopping. So I don't know how far you all on your holiday shopping, but we're not. Yeah, how did December get here so fast? I think between working on kits and orders and that kind of thing, I have kind of like, just the month went by so fast. Also, we're going to be doing Vlogmas this December, and so we're going to be showing you as many vlogs as we possibly can put together, also operating as a family and taking care of all the animals over the month of December. So if there's anything that you want to see, or you have any ideas for us for content that you would like to see of the insight of the English family over the month of December, and leave them in the comments for today's video. So just a quick one today. I hope that you enjoyed content we've been putting out lately. We have more home renovation coming, and then like we're working obviously on the boys' rooms. We're working on a few revamps for kitchen and pantry. And then I have a few other ideas up my sleeve of areas in the home that you have not even seen before, or have seen maybe very little of before. That might give you a hint. But other than that, we will be working on holiday content in December. So I love you. We can't wait to see you over the month of December. You guys are our family, so it'll be so fun to spend as much of December with you all as possible.
Yes.
But we love you.
We do.
And we will see you tomorrow for December 1st. Vlogmas day 1.
Woo!
December? What?
It's beautiful right now. I wouldn't even think that it's coming, and not that I want to jinx us, but
December is also a super fun month because my birthday's in December. So maybe I'll just run like an every day is Alicia's birthday for December.
a birthday month?
A birthday month?
I love birthday month.